Hi everyone, hope you're doing well. So today I have this fall look for you guys. You voted on Instagram that you would like to see how I get ready for fall. Super simple makeup and I hope you enjoy. So I normally let my hair kind of air dry when I have the time, otherwise I definitely hair dry it and straighten it and whatnot. I've got my little setup here and I go in with a damp beauty blender and I use my Hourglass Golden, and this is such an easy makeup look. It really doesn't take me long at all, but because I'm going to be talking in this video, you know, obviously, you know, whatever. So I go underneath my eyes, and it's safe for there, it's good for there, it lasts, it doesn't crease. It kind of provides me a base because I use like a brightening thing on top of it. And that's about it. So I kind of paste myself like a warrior. And then with the beauty blender, I blend it in. And I kind of just like push it. I don't push it into my skin, but I kind of do like a, I don't know what sort of, like a sweeping action. And then, you know, depending on where I'm blending, I'll adapt to how much pressure and how I like sort of do it. So like underneath my eyes, I would like stamp it on. And it makes such a difference, just this foundation underneath my eyes, right? Can you tell the difference? I hope you can. And I don't have that much to cover, but that's thanks to my skincare routine. I'll leave a card so you can have quick access to watching that, because it's a really, really good one. I love sharing those like little gems with you. So that's about it. Really easy. And then I go in with the Becca Brightening Corrector in medium to deep. This is the under eye corrector. I love it. There's only 2 shades. And either I'll use my fingers, which does give the best application, but if you have long nails, it gets a little bit hard, but I can just about like do that. And I rub it in quite a lot, so it almost goes liquidy. And then I put this right underneath my eyes like that, and not that much, but yeah. I just do that, and I feel like that with the foundation is like perfect, because the foundation covered most of it, and then this brightening, you know, just brightens and just conceals a little bit more. And I've said before, this combo just does not crease, does not budge in this hot heat. It doesn't melt away. Like, I have no problem with my under eyes, and I don't even need to set it with a powder. So I love that. I really, really do. And I will definitely be purchasing the Becca under eye. I think like I found it, you know, until maybe it doesn't work anymore. So that's that. And then I kind of just rub my hands like that's kind of gross. And okay, so then I use my Chanel Bronze Universal, and I use the base of my beauty blender, and this gives me such a lovely natural definition. It doesn't look like I'm too bronzed. It kind of melts in with your foundation because it's not a powder, and it just gives me a beautiful, beautiful glow. And with the beautiful blender, I kind of just go along my hairline a little bit and down my nose, just kind of where the sun would hit you. And what's good about this is it's totally buildable. So you just keep stamping where you want it, and it gives you the most effortless glow. And I really think that these things that I'm showing you are like complete keys. You would, to get this effect, you really need these products. So then I go in with my ByTerry Sun Designer palette in Savannah Love. This I got for Christmas, and I've used it all year, and I love it. And because it's fall, I use the deeper pink shade, just because it's like a warmer blush, and I just push it on and like in a stroke-like fashion, so not round, linear on my brush, and then I just sweep it up right on top of my cheekbones. And this gives me a really nice flush. It's like a little bit deeper for the autumn, and I really like it. So then I go in with the gold, and that's my highlighter. And I'll just kind of do it on the tip of my nose, which I really like. And then again, I will like stamp it on right on top of the blush. So it kind of all blends, and then I just kind of blend it all together. So it's like the blush is goldy, and then it merges with the bronzer. So there's no like clear definition on my cheeks. It's just that it's got a combo of rosiness and definition and glow, and I love it, obviously. Okay, so then e.l.f. brow pencil. This is, I think it's like the darkest brown. I fill in my eyebrows. I try to do the longest strokes I can, just so it looks a bit more natural and you can see my hairs, versus like pasting it in. I don't need my eyebrows to be symmetrical, but like at least the front bit, like one is like curved, one is slanted. Probably looks worse on camera than it does on real life, but I don't know why it does that. And then I'll just brush it through. This is so easy for like, I literally wear this look every day, no matter if I go to school or not. And then I will use my Nars Pro Prime eyeshadow base. And you don't need to with this one, so this is probably the one that you could skip if you want to, but this is my holy grail, and I just use it regardless of what I'm putting on top. It's the best eye primer I've ever found for myself. I hope they never stop it. And then the creme de la creme is basically the Indianwood Prolong Wear Paint Pot by MAC. It's a beautiful goldy bronze metallic shade. And just with a flat brush, which one am I using? It's probably a Sigma one. It's the Sigma Eye Shading E55. And as you can see, it's got it from the day before. I just put it on my brush, and then I put it on my lids. And I don't go above, below. I kind of make sure that it's just on my lids. And I'll do like a wash first on both sides. And it just glides over so nicely. And you could just leave it as that. It's really, really pretty. But I go over on top again, just to give it a bit more, like fill in a little bit more, and just have it stand out. And then whatever's like on the excess, like that's left over, I kind of look up and run it underneath my eyes. It only has like a little bit of shimmer, not too much. But I think it gives you a really nice glow underneath. And you could then put like a shader, a crease color, a highlight, but that's the beauty of this look. It's so easy. And, you know, most of the time we don't really have time to do all this, you know, these steps. And just doing it like this still gives you that wow factor. And I will go in with just an Urban Decay black pencil. It doesn't matter which one you get. This is 0. And if I'm going out, I'll line my entire top lash. But most of the time, I can't be bothered. And so I just do like little flicks here. So it kind of looks like I put more effort than I have, and that it's winged. And, you know, I'll kind of like blend it so it's not like so harsh if you do see me from the corners. And I try not to worry too much if they're symmetrical, because most of the time they are, or they're fine. Plus I wear glasses, so I think I kind of get away with it. But not even that, I just, if I start messing with it, it gets thicker and thicker and thicker, and then it just, you know, ruins. That's why I'd rather have I use the Wet n Wild, I think this is Carbon My Reach cream eyeliner. These are the best with the brush that it comes with. It gives me, I can just literally go like that and it's beautiful. But for every day, again, as I said, less steps, and this is really quick, and I just tight line. You can curl your lashes if you want. I don't. I'm using this Clinique High Impact Mascara. I think I'm probably the last person on this planet to have tried this mascara, and I do like it. I like how long the brush is because I feel like it gets a lot more of your lashes in one stroke. And if you're like me, where you can't, you kind of can't keep going over your lashes or doing one coat then another because it dries too quickly and it clumps, this is really good because it gives you enough time to like move and play just like this and kind of have it how you want it. So I just try and push it up and curl it up. The lashes are like probably one of the most important things for me in my look. If I have eyebrows and lashes, I'm fine. And I haven't felt like this bleeds or, you know, has dried too quickly. But would I purchase it right now? I mean, it's good, but I'm always on the hunt for the next mascara or like something even better than what I found. But I also don't want to spend an arm and a leg on mascaras anymore. You know, they're getting like towards the $30 mark now, and I just, you know, why? Especially when we have to like replace them every few months. It's so funny how like I've changed in terms of like what I'm willing to spend on makeup and stuff. But I also think it's because brands have just become really good, and so you can get like the best stuff. I mean, you could always, I think, in my opinion anyway, I always think you could get the best stuff at the drugstore, but then there was like some things that the drugstore companies weren't quite doing, or they were saving it for their higher end sort of brands and clientele. But now everything is pretty much one and the quality is pretty much the same. So it's so enjoyable to go like to Target, do your errands, or go to Walmart, get your groceries, and then just stop off at the beauty section and get, you know, like find like a gem that no one's talked about, that they haven't got in Sephora. It's just makes it fun again. I like the old schoolness of everything. So that's it, you know, played enough with it. And then I shake this Too Faced Peach Mist Mattifying Setting Spray. I don't recommend this. It smells divine, but if you don't shake it well enough, or even sometimes when you do shake it, a white powder just goes everywhere, and it's really hard to like blend in, and then you'll find out like it's everywhere, like even in places you didn't think, like your clothes and whatnot. And then finally, I use this lip liner as a contour, and this is the Makeup Forever 600 Anywhere Caffeine. I love this shade, and I line my lips. This is such a good one if you're new to liners and you don't really want to highlight too much, but you want the definition. Don't be afraid that it looks kind of like browny, you know, rosy brown. I actually don't spend that much time on my lips like I am doing now. Favorite at the moment is Cognac by Smashbox. I freaking love this shade. It's called the Be Legendary Lipstick range. And this is the most perfect fall lip color. This and my nails. My nails is like SP26 from the Gel Dip Powder. I only did them a week ago, and look how much growth I have. Like these gels, and this is my natural nails, these gels are just making my nails grow so crazy. And gosh, this is perfect. I love this color. It has enough brown, enough red. It has like a golden sheen to it. It's so smooth. And it's like a unique fall color. Everyone does like a maroon or a really brown color or a nude, and they're all great, but I just wanted something that looked like a falling leaf of a tree that's just like golden brown and like crunchy. I love that color. These sort of shades are just, I'm really into the browns at the moment, but this is like the perfect marriage between, as I said, like a red, a little bit of a like a terracotta color, brown, and then gold sheen. That's it. So yeah, that's my look. Super easy, super fresh and glowy, and ready for fall. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you in my next video. Take care, guys. Bye.